Leo. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. We're going to look at your July messages. Leo. General messages for the month of July. Things are changing for you. I feel like your luck is changing this month. There could be, some of you could be selling a house. Or there could be something in regard to a home. Either you're buying a home. I feel like there's going to be good energy in this home if you do buy it. Or you're going to make a good profit if you do sell a home in the month of July. Or if you're thinking about starting that process, that looks good. Some of you just may be moving. The 4th of July could be significant for some of you. Some of you need to be careful of dishonesty in the month of July. I don't know why that's important, but I feel like a lot of misfortune could come to you if you are not truthful. Like, the further you are away from the truth, you're in the danger zone. So be careful of that, or if somebody might be lying to you. I'm not sure which way it goes, take it how it resonates, but just try to be on the good side of karma, something like that. A lot of you may have been experiencing some sort of heartbreak. But I do see you recovering from that in the month of July. I think there's a different route that you need to, there's a different approach that you need to take as far as your love life is concerned. Some of you need to read more. Or something, it may be like the information that you're looking for may be in a book, or there's a secret. It doesn't feel like a bad secret. It just feels like a piece of knowledge that you may need, and it may be it could be connected to your career. So maybe there's some studying that you need to do. Like, maybe love isn't your focus right now. A good way to get over heartbreak is to succeed at something, Leo. So maybe just putting your focus somewhere else could solve a lot of your issues that you may be feeling or experiencing in July. I feel like a lot of you are going to look up and be like, wow, I didn't think it would pan out this way, or I didn't think I would end up in this position, or with this person, or with, in this situation. Be careful of somebody. The number 7 could be significant. Be careful of somebody who may not be the most honest person. Know who it is that your friends are, Leo. Some of you have a true friend in your life. You have somebody who truly, I'm going to say, doesn't have any bad intentions for you. Not to say they bought you a house last year, but, it's like, if somebody needed to hold 500, if you needed somebody to hold some money for you, there's one person at least in your life that will hold that money and not spend your money. You know what I mean? Lean close to those energies. I think somebody might be having cold feet about something. Do your best not to get distracted or led astray or drift off from your path. You know the things that feel right to you, Leo. You know what's wrong, too. I feel like you need to stay closer to, I don't know, it's something about being close to honest people, I don't know, I feel like this is, it's giving something like a righteous, the word that I'm hearing is righteous. Not saying you got to go around slapping people with Bibles and stuff like that. I'm just saying, like, try to stay on the right side of things or close to people who are a good influence on you or something like that, because there's someone around who might be it's a rat. Be careful of who you let into your home. There may be a thief around, even if it's just like somebody who could steal your energy from you. It's just giving a lot about like peer pressure or wanting to be accepted or something like that. It's just like, be careful of who's around you. I feel like there's a move that you're going to be making, or something, like I said, connected to a house, but there's something about honesty and being careful of who you befriend or who you think is your friend, or, you know, and it's not to put you in paranoid space. It's more so there are people who may be talking about you. Some of y'all need to change. There's something about your social circle that's not it. Move away from, you know who you need to move away from. And it doesn't make these people bad people, or these, it's like certain environments that aren't good for you. They're not feeding you. They're not nurturing you. There's something like that. And I feel like there's something that's coming to you that's a blessing. Could be in the form of money or just something connected to your gift. But there are certain people that don't need to be able to participate in that. You know, I feel like if these people were to get their hands on whatever it is that's coming for you, you know, then who gonna love you? I just thought about Whitney Houston. You know, she wanted to bring all her family with her. She wanted to, you know, save everybody. And sometimes you just can't save everybody. Sometimes you just have to start over, Leo. Start over. They weren't worried about you. Something like that. For some of y'all like, yeah, they weren't worried about you. Just start over. Give yourself a chance to do something different. A lot of you are having a hard time accepting something, or accepting change or endings or something like that. There's a need for you to strengthen your faith in the month of July. Something about you changing what you're focusing on the inside, or what you're focusing on your mind, and it's going to change the way you look at things, which is going to change the way things are happening in your life. General messages for Leo. Leo. I feel like a lot of you are, some of you may be, either somebody's apologizing to you, or somebody's trying to start over with someone. Somebody may have been, I don't know, this is like rejection from, who is this Queen of Swords? So there's some not so great memories surrounding a connection. And I feel like there's a feminine energy here who is looking at this masculine like, I don't know if we can do this. Or I don't know if, it's almost like she's doubting him. Why? There's something she just can't quite have peace about. Nine of Swords. kind of worried about it failing again, about getting her heart broken again, about, I don't know if there were mind games that were played, manipulation, all for us to just disconnect again. Somebody's afraid of wasting their time. Have we built a strong enough foundation with one another? What's the Six of Cups? Yeah. Because I remember how it was the last time or something like that. I remember that either I found out you were dealing with somebody else or gambling the money away or just whatever. King of Pentacles in the reverse can be somebody who's just non-committal. Somebody could have also found out someone was married or could in the month of July. And then that just kills all the noise. So I'm seeing somebody try to start over, but there's something here. There's something either that, okay, somebody's still giving to something else. And it could possibly be a marriage. So it's like what I would have to give to you wouldn't be what you're looking for anyway. I'm seeing something that may not get off the ground due to somebody's deception. So somebody was lying about something, and I'm seeing it's like the lie was the problem. The lie is what sets somebody free. Somebody's gonna, I'm just seeing like someone let go due to someone's, I don't know, indecisiveness, dishonesty about something, right? And the outcome that I'm seeing is someone avoiding coming back to this relationship. Somebody kind of letting go of control. Somebody felt like something was going on. It's like, well, I may be better off single than to be in something that's not going to be fair to me. Something like that. I'm seeing someone end up having some regrets about what they didn't say. Somebody may be having a hard time like finding their direction. But the moment that you realign yourself to love, you know, we have to put our, and it's not about romantic love or anything like that. It's about, you know, people say start a gratitude list, do these things, and it sounds cheesy and it sounds pointless and all that kind of stuff, but what it's doing is retraining your mind. If you don't like the way that your life is looking at the moment and you've been doing this set of things and keeping to this schedule for the last 25 years, it's like, well, maybe start tomorrow and for the next 30 days writing a gratitude list and see how that changes your thoughts. And as that changes your thoughts, the things that you do start to change. The way that you feel starts to change. The way that you look starts to change. The way that you talk starts to change. The opportunities that are available to you start to change with one little thing. When you lean on the certainty and faith, you can change your mind about the way you see the world. And once you change your mind about the way you see the world, it starts to work more for you than feeling like it's working against you. Something like that. Some of y'all like honeydew melons. In love, seeing a rejection. I'm seeing a relationship that doesn't... It's like somebody has some work that they have to do. This could be a masculine energy. Someone may feel like confused. It's like I did all that I could here, and it's, or confused as to why something has ended. I think it could be stressing someone out. I feel like there's someone who thought that somebody didn't listen to their intuition. Somebody didn't show enough patience. Somebody may have, I don't know, what is this? Somebody would move on very quickly. Somebody didn't give themselves enough time to heal from one connection before they moved into the next connection, and it's like somebody's wondering why something didn't work. I feel like somebody's like quick movement. It's something like impulsivity that I'm picking up on. It caused a lot of unnecessary conflict, and somebody's wondering why. I felt like I did it right this time. Work. It's like be able to press a button and shit just works, and it's not, you know, a proper, I don't know, something wasn't built tough. It wasn't built for tough. Something about someone needing to move, more controlled movement or something like that. I'm just seeing a breakup. I'm seeing a masculine who has some communication issues. There was something else that this person was... It's like they weren't waiting. If somebody wasn't waiting, they were lying. This person was easily distracted, okay? Let's see. This is loaded, Leo. Who the hell am I trying to say? This is loaded, Leo. Whatever this is loaded, and it's like I almost don't want to read it. Like, it's a lot here. Somebody was always trying to keep something close. How do I keep this close? The energy is weird. Love ain't looking like it. I'm just seeing somebody who just always wanted to keep things in the dark, who never got over the past relationship. I'm seeing a lot of stagnant, backwards, flaky ass movement here. Like I just wouldn't depend on this person, whoever this is. I'm seeing somebody who, I mean, this is like sabotage. Whatever this is sabotage. I'm frustrated with it. I don't feel safe in this energy. I'll just tell you how it makes me feel, because I don't really know what the hell I'm seeing right now. I don't feel safe in this energy. I don't feel like I can just close my eyes and everything's going to be okay. I don't feel secure. I don't believe it. I don't get it. I don't get this. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries. There's somebody who's still holding resentment against you for some kind of manipulation. Or perhaps this is more about like, I don't know if I want to do this. I see you healing and moving on too. I see you being quiet and not putting any more effort into it. I see you angry about it and needing to give yourself time to move on, or to, you know, before you move on. Don't move too quickly, Leo. Just give, whoever the masculine energy is, give yourself some time. There's somebody who has a hard time letting go of things. But the thing about it was the deception that caused the stagnancy. There's a place to put the blame here. So that's just what I'm gonna say. There's a place for the blame. Now, both people could be blamed. One for taking the shit, one for putting the shit down. Because at some point, you know, you're no longer a victim, you're a volunteer. And that's not to say everybody, you know, one person was completely innocent, one person was completely guilty, but there's definitely an instigator in this story, okay? There was no the advice or the conclusion is something was built on a faulty, false lie, and that's why it's ending. So, I hate to put it like that, but that's what it is. Some of y'all might be dealing with Scorpio too. As far as your career in July, some of you guys are worried about a job ending or being turned down for a position. Or there could have been a move or a traveling that brought about some financial struggles. Or somebody's not sure or maybe angry about something that didn't. I don't know if this was like a project that you were putting a lot of effort into and maybe you had to leave this behind. And somebody's angry about that. Somebody's angry about the fact that it didn't work out. Somebody's burdened about an ending. I feel like it's somebody did not want this to be over, whatever this is. Be careful, Leo. I feel like it's if you're heartbroken in July, I feel like it's obvious. Somebody's wanting to make things right. Somebody's sees someone as their happiness. It's going back into love. Give me the Tower. I feel like this was more of like it feels codependent. There's somebody who didn't want to be alone, and there's somebody who kind of let go of the wheel, let go of control. And I'm getting that someone in this equation maybe was told to do that a while ago, or something like that. Not necessarily like told by a person, but kind of like, you know how your intuition tells you things. It's like I didn't listen to myself. I worked on this against my intuition, against my better judgment, something like that. And I feel like that comes off, that's a shock to someone. feel like the ending of a relationship has left someone in a bad place. I feel like the problem is that someone wasn't honest. Somebody wasn't faithful. Somebody wasn't giving enough to the connection. Somebody started thinking about their own happiness and how they don't know if they can be happy here. And so they made a decision to let go. Take some space away from this connection. Resolve it on their own and start over. Heal. It's given enough is enough, you know. It's not even giving me any career messages for you. A lot of you need to get some sleep. I'll try for some career messages, and I'm going to read your oracle card, Leo. The month of July for you, Leo. Some of you may have been dealing with somebody, it's an age gap between the two of you. There's someone who's gonna be deciding to move on. I feel like somebody may have gotten a new position. It could be a new home as well. And it's almost like karma. This is crazy. It's almost like somebody played a game. Somebody said, let's play a game. And maybe they've always played this game. You know, and they've always won in some way, or they always got away with it, or something like that. I'm not seeing that this time. I'm not seeing that this time. I'm seeing a decision being made. I'm seeing a pathway, possibly a new home. It's like this new pathway that's opening up for somebody, and I feel like it is at the expense of the other. And not necessarily at the expense. It's almost like, you know, karma lets you know what you've been doing, right? So if you're experiencing good karma, cool. If you're experiencing bad karma, cool. I'm seeing two people who are experiencing karma. One who is experiencing good karma, one who is experiencing not so good karma. For some reason, these two people's paths were supposed to connect, and maybe they thought, or both of them thought at one point it would connect and they would go forward together, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing someone rise and someone fall. But not like, oh God, the rest of your life is ruined and shit like that. I'm just seeing where the chain is being broken between two people, because both people are supposed to be reaping a harvest right now for their actions or their, you know, whatever seeds were sown. And because they're on the opposite sides of that karma, they can't come together. So I don't have any career messages right now, or maybe that applies to your career. I don't know. But we're 29 minutes in. Something about fallen stars could be significant too. Like I said, Leo, I feel like somebody's having a hard time accepting something. Crone goddess, mother of the winter world, comes with her ancient wisdom. She tells the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Everything is always moving and changing. She holds the cauldron of regeneration, its magical elixir swirling joy and pain, birth death, dark, and light. The brew of this being constantly bubbling. Her secret may only be heard by those who have felt loss. It may be the loss of a loved one, the loss of a hope or a dream that is not manifested, or the loss of well-being. Whatever has brought this feeling of loss, are you being given the opportunity to find wish fulfillment? Wait, you are being given the chance to find wish fulfillment, excuse me. In the depths of darkness, a tiny candle flame can be seen, as bright as the sun. Grandmother Crone is whispering, do you hear her voice? Nothing is ever really lost. It is only changed. From light into dark, from death into life. No end, no start, the wheel just keeps turning. Take time to sit with this wisdom. Accept this moment just as it is. Breathe into your thoughts and feelings and see them as bubbles on the surface of the brew of life. They will eventually pop and be replaced by another. Just as a tree does not fight to hold on to its leaves in autumn and sits with the lighter limbs in winter, you too can know that peace comes with the acceptance of letting go. From the depths of your acceptance, new dreams, hope, and magic will be born. The affirmation for this card is, I sit peacefully in acceptance that all is change. Leo, I'm going to leave it there. Your potential is endless, okay? Sit on your throne. You've earned this moment to just sit with it, you know? I love you, Leo. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.